Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Catch and shoot. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Beautiful counter shot. This fighter does everything behind the jab. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. A swing and a miss with that jab. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. This fighter has a very good win-loss record and will be tough to beat. That jab misses. High-octane battle. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who... The bell rings and we start the third. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Will say no mas. Well done with that counter shot. Throws the jab but does not score. He throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. That jab won't score. The jab not finding its target. Can't find a home with that jab. The jab misses. Beautiful counter punch. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. I promise you, all three judges here are good. Back at it in round 4. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Counter punch caught him clean. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. They exchange punches. straight. Nice counter shot. He misses with that jab. And down goes fists of fire. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
I've got...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They got knocked down but didn't stay down. Once again showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
That is a show of character. When you're put...
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. He's been knocked down, but at least not... There's the bell to start round 5. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not gonna happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
Nice counter shot. Nice exchange here from both men. And he scores with the counter. Swing and a miss with the jab. The fighter's vision is paramount, and the referee may stop it here. Wow, so the referee is not going to stop it, and the fight continues. How about that time counter shot? That big hook doesn't land. Those counter punches have to hurt. The jab doesn't quite connect. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Nice counter. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, we know that. On to the 6th round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
One punch could change everything in this battle. There's a counter shot. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. He threw a punch and just got countered. Nice counter punch. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Trying to land that jab. Nice counter. Well done with that counter shot. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Couldn't land that jab. The perfect counter lands. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Now you start wondering how much work these two... And there's the bell for round 7. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Nice counter shot. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. The straight right just misses. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Unlucky to miss with that jab. How about that time counter shot? Do you believe what we are seeing? Catch it. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. How much cardio was put in for this? And they're back at it again here in round 8. That 1 minute break surely wasn't enough for him to completely recover.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Beautiful counter punch. Nice counter. Good counter punch. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Those counter punches have to hurt. That jab doesn't find a home. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
A perfect counter shot. Nice counter. And that jab just missed with the left hand. Missing with that jab. Right hook just missed. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Some might have thought the fight a little bit closer, but the judges are in agreement. A unanimous decision win.
Unanimous? You know what? Smart that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. At every round in the bag, there was